Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm shaking with excitement to bring you the first episode of KG Weekly.
Hey Antonio, I got the pizza. Do I have to start putting you in a cage when I go out?
Your subscribers are tired of waiting for you to bring the show back, so I decided to take things into my own hands.
First off, you don't have hands. And second, if anyone's gonna be hosting the show, it's gonna be me.
So what should I do then?
I am short on time though, so maybe I could host and you could edit the video. I mean, your last work you did for me blew me away.
Okay.
All right, Fantayumi, you win. I'll host KG.Monthly. However, I don't even have like an intro set up. Do you have one made?
Yes.
Awesome. Just make sure you edit it in really nice. Make sure it doesn't cut me off. I want to thank all the fans of the KGL Wednesdays and the KGL Weeklies that I've been posting throughout my channel's existence. I got so much support in the comments. People, they're like, I didn't even believe that someone made, King Gizzard news videos. When's the next one? And I didn't want to, not make them if people were really wanting them. And so I decided to condense it into a once a month kind of series. Rather than, try to scrape for any news I can, I'm just going to do the really good stuff and I'll save it for, whenever I feel like it during the month. So that means I'm not going to have like a specific day I put these out on. I'm going to wait until, all right, I feel like this is the right time. That way I'm not BSing these videos or anything like that. I actually feel like I'm giving you guys legit news. And with that out of the way, let's get into our headlines. The real meat and potatoes that we're going to talk about is the potential double album. If you don't follow King Gizzard on Twitter or anything like that, you might have missed that they've been tweeting track numbers and emojis, and people are assuming that they're giving hints on, song titles. And so they've also been liking a few of the replies, indicating that it's a correct guess. Included in this is Gaia, which is that song that they premiered, in October, and we haven't heard anything about that since. So the fact that that means it's going to be on an album coming up, that's pretty cool. And it also gives us kind of the notion that it's probably going to be heavier. And that's fine by me. Gaia freaking slaps. I love the guitar riffs and the I am Gaia. Anyways, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's some other really cool song titles like the Blame It on the Weather, which was the last one that people got. I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. And the rumored album title, rumored, again, I don't think they've liked any tweets referring to it as Gemini. I could be wrong, but that's kind of like the code name that the Giz fans are giving it, as the album title is like it's a diamond and pickaxe, so Gemini, gem mining, I don't know. It's pretty cool, I guess. If that was the title, that would be awesome, but if it's not the title, I'm not going to be brokenhearted. I mean, when Infest the Rat's Nest got announced, or at least Planet B was released, people thought that it was going to be called like Autocremate or something like that. It was actually when Self-Immolate came out. People thought it was going to have like some kind of reference to something in that, but it ended up being Infest the Rat's Nest. And also, I mean, they also liked a tweet saying, someone was like, is it going to be a double album or something like that? And they liked it. So that's really awesome. And I mean, next Tuesday is February 22nd, 2022. If you don't know, I mean, if you write out that date, it's like 222222, and it's on a Tuesday. So I think this would be the perfect day for them to do some kind of announcement for this or some kind of release. And maybe it's not even a double album, the one with Gaia on it. Maybe they're referring to maybe a double album release. We get Timeland with the other one. I have no idea. But I'm sure these guys have a great idea for whatever they're going to do with this drop. I trust them. And I know there's a lot of people that have been kind of flustered about, how they've been handling Timeland. Look, we are in a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. Shit's going to happen. I mean, they were gonna do something on for the Timeland festival, ended up not working out. Big whoop, shit happens. I just see too many people saying, oh, they should just tell us and all this stuff. They can do whatever they want. I believe that whatever they do will be awesome. So let's just be patient. I mean, they also have like 30 albums if you include the live ones. So I don't know. I think Giz fans are very spoiled, and just be patient. And speaking of live albums, they actually released another live album. It was since I made my last video, Live in Brisbane 2021. It dropped out of nowhere just like the other bootleggers, and I really like this set. It's got some classics on there. It's Got Old is amazing, and I really love the live version of it. We also got Most of What I Like, just some really cool songs that, got official live versions. And so I've been listening to it a lot. Again, my favorite has to be It's Got Old, but it also is a really good rendition of The River, just a really good overall listening experience. Another album that they did drop was Butterfly 3001. If you remember, I've been talking about I talked about it when it was announced, and I'm really happy with its release. Not to rant on Tame Impala, but the Slow Rush B-sides just came out, and it really underwhelmed me, and it came out 2 years after, and most of the remixes were already dropped as singles, so it was very hard to be excited for it. But Butterfly 3001 has 20, and it came out 6 months after, the last album, so I don't know. It's hard for me to be excited for the Slow Rush B-sides when you got Butterfly 3001. Anyways, rant over. There's some really good songs in this list of remixes. I really enjoy the Mall Grab remix for Blue Morpho. That one's really cool. I also like the Interior People and Catching Smoke finale. That's also really nice. And also one of the singles that came out, the Black Hot Soup remix, is also fantastic. And my last announcement for you guys today is the announcement of a new festival or show, I guess. King Gizzard's going to be putting on May 3rd. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm a stupid American. That actually says March 5th, which is very close. And they're going to be holding a show called The Return of the Curse of Timeland, which is just a brilliant name, of course. But this is getting people very excited. I mean, obviously the Timeland Festival was canceled, so this kind of gives your night of Timeland. And with it being 3 hours long, I mean, I'm sure we're going to get some other songs like Gaia and maybe some of the haven't heard of tracks yet. That would be really cool. So if you ended up not being able to go to the original and you can go to this one, I hope you have a great time. It should be a really cool night, and hopefully we get some new music. But anyways, I think that wraps up this first episode of KG.Monthly. I really want to thank all the comments that I've gotten on my previous, attempts at this show. I hope that this format works for you guys all. I really enjoy it. Lets me kind of focus on other things rather than have KGL Weekly in my head, all the time. I can kind of just focus on my own stuff, and when I am in the mood to make this series, I will. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.